everyone, welcome to Serena Botani. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm really excited about the video today because guess what? It's a new delivery from David Austin Roses. This is a total surprise to me because I didn't know that my husband placed this delivery. So when I saw this today morning, I was really excited. And the thing is, I actually don't know what roses are inside. So let's have a look. Okay, let's take a look inside. Okay, so this is actually Munstead wood from David Austin Roses. This is a shrub rose and it's highly fragrant, deep red colored shrub rose from David Austin. And this is probably one of the highest David Austin Roses with the highest demand, because last year when we tried to order it, by the time we decided to order it, it was out of stock. So I'm really happy that we finally got our hands on it. And this is how it looks. Let's see what else is inside in the package. It came with the receipt, and there is a planting guide which is really useful, and also it came with the handbook of 20 roses, the 2021 edition. In case you don't know what a bare root rose is, a bare root rose is something that has been dug up from the ground when they are dormant, and all the soil from the root has been removed, and then it is packaged and sent to the customers. The very best thing about bare roots is that they work out a lot cheaper than actual shrub, the actual potted plants. So on David Austin's site, you can see that some of the potted plants are close to 30 pounds and most of the bare roots are around 19 to 21 pounds. So you can get a good deal on bare roots. The other thing about bare roots is that you should plant them in autumn or in spring, and we planted quite a lot of bare roots this year in spring, and we did not find any difference between how much flowers they produce compared to the potted plants. So even though they may look like they just have like a couple of stems and just a root, they actually do really well if you look after them by following the guidelines, and they do produce a lot of roses in their first year, at least from our experience, because we have ordered previously from David Austin and they all did really well. Let's actually take a closer look at the bare root. As you can see, this it has got like a really good three stems coming from the root, and ideally a good bare root is supposed to have 3 to 5 good stems, and as you can see it has got 3. The other thing that you should look for is whether the stems are showing any signs of any illnesses or any color changes, which it doesn't. So you can see that they all look very healthy. Another thing that you should look for is a union between the stems and the root. Sometimes there might be crack in the union. We have received in the past a David Austin delivery, I think it was Lady Gardner, where there was a crack in the union, and it shouldn't be there. So we obviously contacted David Austin and they replaced us with a new one. So you should double check that as well. And overall, this bare root is actually looking very healthy, and we are really impressed. Looking at this bare root, I can already see that almost all the stems, they have already signs of new stems, new buds. So this is one, this is another one, and on this one as well there are signs of new shoots, which is also a really good sign. Another thing I noticed about this bare root is that because it's been in transit for some times, it's a little bit dried up, so that is something you should do right after you receive your bare root delivery, is soak your bare root in water. You don't have to add anything in the water, just plain tap water is fine. So that's what I'm going to do now. It's always a good idea to soak them at least for 2 to 3 hours, and then plant them in the ground or a pot, wherever you want. We are planning to plant Munstead wood in the ground, which I will show you in a bit. So we are going to plant our bare root rose in the ground. So here are the things that you need. You need a spade, you need a fork to dig a hole, and you need a watering can if you have to water it after you planting it. Then you need a something to enrich the soil. So here we are using blended horse manure for that, and also we'll be using top rose, which is something we use for all our roses, and we will be using mycorrhizal fungi as well. It just helps the root system to develop. Here we are loosening the soil using a fork, and according to David Austin guidelines, you are supposed to dig a hole that is 40 centimeter by 40 centimeters, so that is roughly about 16 inches by 16 inches. According to the David Austin roses guidelines, you are supposed to plant the base of the stem at least 5 centimeter below the soil surface. So this is the base of the stem, so this bit should be at least 5 centimeters below the soil surface. So I'm just going to try and see if the hole we dug is enough to do that. Yeah, that seems all right. It looks like this joint is actually 5 centimeter below the surface, so that actually looks good. So we have added manure to the hole, a layer of manure to the hole that we dug. Now I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of mycorrhizal fungi. That should do it. Now we just have to backfill this hole. I'm going to mix a little bit of manure with the garden soil while I'm backfilling this hole. Before we backfill the hole, we are actually also going to put a little bit of top rose. We are also planting a salvia called Salvia Dayglow in front of Munstead wood because they are supposed to be really good companion plants for roses. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I'm really excited about this. I did not expect this David Austin delivery, so this surprise has been great. We have about 12 David Austin roses in our garden, and I'm really looking forward to have Munstead wood as well. That's it from us today. I hope you had a great time. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back with more videos. Thank you for watching.